Okay, this is part 2 of Eating Clean, Teaching for Women. So we read Genesis chapter 8:21, and the Lord smelled a sweet Savior, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground anymore for God's sake. For the imaginations of man's heart is evil from his youth, neither will I again smite anymore everything living as I have done. If you go to chapter 9, this kind of tells you everything that was given in the perpetual covenant that he made with Noah. So verse 2, and the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meats for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. Okay, so people can take this out of context too and say, look, see, he made everything clean. You need to read closely the next verse. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. So if you look closely at the animals that God told us is clean animals to eat, they only eat the cud, what does he call it? The cud, which is the vegetation. Animals that eat other animals, the blood, we are not to eat. That is a very important verse to take note of. But the flesh with life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require at the hand of every beast, will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Was God's covenant, the 10 commandments that he gave us, thou shalt not kill? Whosoever sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of God made he man. I'm going to skip to verse 9. And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you. He didn't just make it with Noah. He made it with every living creature. And with your seed after you, and every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of the flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. A perpetual covenant. We still see the rainbow in the sky today. This is the rainbow covenant. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And you still see the rainbow today. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of the flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. But he's going to return with fire. And Isaiah 65 and 66 is end time prophecy of his return, what's going to happen. And he told you, like I read in the beginning of the first video I did, where is it? I'm just going to read 66. Verse 17, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind me, one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abominations of the mouth shall be consumed together, said the Lord. Leviticus 11 goes over what is clean and what is not clean, as well as Deuteronomy 14. And he tells you that the unclean animals are abomination to you. Deuteronomy 14, verse 2, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself. Above all nations that are upon the earth, thou shalt not eat any abominable things. These are the beasts which ye shall eat, and he lists them. So go and learn these and eat clean and keep his covenants of promise, which is the covenant he made with Noah and his 10 commandments that was given at Horeb. Deuteronomy 18 tells you that the Messiah was prophesied to return and teach what was desired at Horeb, the 10 commandments. Galatians 3:19, he came to end what the law was added, which was the sacrificial law that was added after the rock of Horeb because they transgressed with the golden calf. It was a witness against the people until it was finished. In Deuteronomy chapter 31, he tells you this. The 2 commandments in Matthew 22, to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, that is defined in Deuteronomy chapter 5 and chapter 6. It's our righteousness, the 10 commandments. That's how you love God. That's how he tells you to love him. And Leviticus 19:15 through 18 tells you what it is to love your neighbor and not hate him, is to rebuke him when he's in sin, breaking the 10 commandments.